illustrations, lots of fun, new creations. This is a place for you.
Okay. Tell me that you can hear me. I was working on my computer. I was thinking of streaming on Wednesday, but work has been super crazy. So I was like, oh, I will, do this stuff today, right? So I turned on my computer, and my computer's like, oh, we have an update. You need to restart. And then I turn on OBS, and OBS is like, WTF, you had settings? Forget that noise. And so I just spent half an hour of my streaming time trying to figure out what happened. Oh, hi, Reb. Tell Steph I said hello. Nice to see you. And Luna, thank you for your patience. I am frustrated. I hope my mic sounds okay because I had to redo the noise gate on it, but also trying to cut out the sound of the pump for the aquarium on my desk. And as you could see, my shrimp aquarium is overrun with babies. I also need to change the water. The water's not dirty. It has a lot of tannins in it because I put some little alder cones in there, which the shrimp really like, but it turns the water brown. So I just need to maybe take the alder cones out at this point. They've had their fun with them, and then I can get the water clear again. So I apologize, the shrimp tank is looking a little off color today. I'm glad that my audio is okay. Today, for fun, especially since I'm now even shorter on time than when I began, half an hour ago when my computer decided to take a dump, wanted to do another emote. I had a stand-in emote on the Aquarius AK channel, which was the old salmon. It was a salmon sticker, which I was like, okay, I'll use that. And then I ended up making some emotes, and then I used the Tetra emote as the avatar for that account, which I really like. And I just ordered some pins as a giveaway, so when we reach 100 followers, hopefully at like the end of July or something, I'll do a giveaway with the salmon sticker and the new little aquarium Tetra pins. So I'm super excited, and when I find those, I will get the webcam up. I don't have my webcam on right now because allergies. There is like so much pollen on my car. I woke up this morning, I'm like hacking. My mucus was all yellow and not the sick yellow. It's like I spent time outside and inhaled a ton of pollen yesterday, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I do not feel too hot. But I'm here. And I'm gonna do this emote, which is another tongue out emote, which I kinda already have something kinda silly, an exclamation point one, which I will post in the chat. I can use y'all's opinion about it. But oh, of course OBS is gonna be dumb. Oh my god, OBS. Why do you have to be like this? So my OBS is like weirding up my view. I can't really see my stuff exactly. Maybe I don't have the... I thought I was subscribed to my own frickin' channel. I don't think my husband is subscribed to our channel now either, now that I think about it. But I thought... Oh, there, I was subscribed. Okay, so I have this one. And I like that, and it's an exclamation point. And so this emote that I'm working on is... It feels kind of like that one, but I wanted to do a tongue-out one. And I think that all of the eye open ones for the frogs have the black eyes. So I guess I'm gonna keep going with that because my frogs, our frogs do have little black beady eyes. So to go with that. Anyway, how are you guys today? Happy Friday. Sorry I was not around last week. Turns out, it was summer break. And so the preschool was closed for a week before the summer classes began. And so I was not able to stream because I had my daughter running around the house, which is fun, but I don't really want her on camera. And when she sees me on my mic, she has a lot to say, and that means I can't really talk at all. She also feels that way about my phone. She's 5. What I have done is introduced her to Pokemon during the summer break, very brief, and she just totally digs it, and we're having a lot of fun with that. And there's a show on Netflix called Pokemon Concierge, so if you haven't checked it out, it is adorable. Definitely check it out. I mean, as far as Pokemon shows go, I watched the original Pokemon cartoon, and I thought it was great at the time. I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just not, you know, that's how it always feels when you look back at the stuff that you're in love with as a kid. The show was not great. Also, the original movie was weird. You know, Tears Save the Day, which is kind of cliche, but they re-released the movie in 3D animated beauty, and I'm like super excited about watching that, but I'm also like, oh no, it's probably not gonna be great. But I tell you what is fun is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Violet. We are having a great time with those. And the Pokemon Concierge TV show, which is a Netflix original series from I don't know when, we just discovered it, and it is stop motion animated, adorable Pokemon in it. It's so cute. So anyway, that's what we've been doing on our summer break when we haven't been outside. We've been outside a lot because we finally have sun and warmth. Almost too warm. We don't have air conditioning, right? So it's a little too warm for us Alaskans right now, but it is nice to not be cold. And we have been working on our A-frame. I did promise to post some photos in Discord, which I may or may not have. I've also been working on the new tank for the fish stream. The pump stopped working on it today. I think I clogged the impeller with sand. So, still working out kinks on that one. I was also going to have some bot-activated commands for the lights and the bubbles, but that's not working either. That doesn't stop me from launching the stream. It just means that interactive features are feels like miles away. I need some help in that. Anyway, so on the Discord, I promise I will post some photos of the A-frame that we have been building. It is not the house that we're building on our lot. It is the A-frame we're building on the lot to hang out in and spend time in and be able to enjoy our time on the river while we're building the rest of the house, because otherwise all you're doing is out there in bugs. You could sit on a deck, which is wonderful, in bugs. So it's nice to have a place that our daughter can play, get out of the bugs, we can hang out, get out of the bugs, we can camp out, enjoy the time there. I'm gonna stop talking and work on this frog. I doodled this up yesterday evening real quick, so it's not ideal. It's based on a common emote where usually the tongue is all like animated. Whoa, I got the wrong thing. You know, it goes like, whoa. I don't know how to animate, really. Well, I do, but I'm not good at it. I don't like really doing it. So, instead of just using a everyday emote that everybody has with the tongue wiggling, yes, maybe eventually someday I can, but I'm just gonna do the frog like this. So I'm gonna start cleaning this slime work up. And you guys, tell me what your plans are for the weekend. I'm all like motivated and stuff because it's actually nice out. We went camping last weekend, which was great. This weekend, we have to cut trees for the gravel pad that we need to put in for the house. My dad and I are gonna go spend some father-daughter time cutting trees. Which actually would be nice, because we did some of that last year to put in the driveway, and really enjoyed it. I don't enjoy... Okay, it came out wrong. I enjoy spending time with my dad outdoors, and we're working on a mutual goal, whether it's building something or helping him with something or he's helping us with something. Really enjoy that. I don't enjoy cutting trees. It feels bad. I have to keep the goals in mind, and trust me, we have planted trees as a result. So we probably took out 30 trees for the driveway last year, but we planted maybe 12 trees. So not quite half, but we tried to plant more trees. in different areas, right? And that felt good. Then this year I haven't cut any trees yet, and we've already planted 4, and I have 2 more in our backyard that we'll be moving up there. Wait, I planted 6 so far. So I'm pretty pleased about that. I have to go out and stake them today, actually, after work. So, as many trees are trying to cut, we're also trying to put trees back. Yes, they're being moved to different areas. Yes, there'll be an open area where we have our driveway and our house, but also because it's a wooded area, we're trying to put trees back in. And so, cutting trees, I guess it feels good to spend that time with my father and my family, working on a mutual goal, knowing that as we're working toward our future home. So it helps envision it as we're removing brush and stuff, but it also feels bad to cut trees. And we have to be really careful in spring, because I've been checking the trees and stuff for nests, because last year we did in the fall, where the nesting was already done. So this year I've already been out flagging trees and looking around to make sure that we're not disturbing nests, because we do have great nesting, I guess, environment out there. We cut a tree last year, and it was a beautiful tree, and I hated doing it. And it had 2 squirrel nests in it and 3 bird nests. And of course, they were all empty because it was the end of the year and everybody had gone on their way. But it was a fabulous tree for nesting, so we have to be careful. Anyway, I'm yammering. I'll draw, because it's supposed to be an art stream, right? And I haven't done one in a couple of weeks because, life. What was I doing? Oh yeah. How are you guys? I hope everybody is doing well. I bet it's really hot down there, Rev, isn't it? Part of me thinks it would be fun, instead of doing the big, the 3 circles of cuteness, we do like a big circle. What did I just do? There we go. It's cold. That's right! So where Reb is, I imagine it's really hot, and down where you're at, it's getting cold, which is great. So, what's the temperature? Take this over. I guess I'll make it slightly bigger because we're at an angle here. I might not be on the ball with the art today. 10 Celsius. Oh, it is cooling off. That's about... what is that? 50 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah! Right on! 50 degrees Fahrenheit actually sounds pretty nice. It was at 6 a.m. it was 5 Celsius. Oh, so it is really cooling off. Do you like it better in winter or summer there? In Australia? Or you like both? I guess here in Alaska, like, I'm a big fan of summer. Summer is short. But in winter, we do love downhill skiing. I feel like I just need to figure these eyes out. Hold on. I'm gonna do something different. Eyes. Turn all this off. Turn it all off. I'm gonna do something different approach. I'm gonna make circles, which I have. No, oh my gosh, I've got a mess on my hand here. I started doodling around yesterday and not really paying attention. Okay. That eye looks weird. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna fix these eyes. Just I was putzing around and not really paying attention to my methods, and it's not. This. We're going to fill it with white. Maybe. That's the eraser. Put in my bucket. White. Then we're gonna go over to layer properties over here. Going to put a thickness of black around it. That's equivalent to... That is too big. Have that. 10. Alright. Now delete this. Now we have a circle that actually works properly, right? Eye. And then we're going to put another circle inside. This I'm not sure about how I want it to look. That looks good. Alright. Now we got an eye. And then I'm gonna duplicate the eye. I'm talking myself through this because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And then go in, add white again. And then duplicate this eye again. And move it over here. There, now I have eyes that kind of make sense. But I don't know if I want the light in the eye to be like that or not. Okay. Oh, Gray Bearded, you are here. Hello, welcome. Guys, if you don't know Gray Bearded, he just was willing to start modding for the Aquarius AK channel. He's been doing the RPG with Yorhara and I. We really like our ADA RPG, and the person who makes that bot is shout out for you. Actually, I'm not sure I follow you on this account, so let's do that now. Nice person. Do I follow you? I don't follow you. Now I do. So I apologize. I think I followed you on the Aquarius AK channel, not here. The Aquarius AK channel sometimes,
So far,
and this is a good question, some people are like, who is I Am Cooley Art on the Aquarius AK? And why is Aquarius AK and I Am Cooley Art finish each other's sentences? And that's because they're both me. Aquarius AK is my family's channel. My family does behind the scenes stuff, so my husband does a lot of the, like, he helps with the camera. He has lots of ideas for ways to do things better. He helps maintain the aquarium. I do the aquascaping.
Just curious what made you
He is the behind-the-scenes guy for this stream. I am the person that does all the chatting. He is not big on chatting, so he is often lurking in this stream and the Aquarius AK stream. He's Lord Chicken. You can always say hi to him. He may or may not respond. He works in the office all day, every day. So he lurks, but doesn't chat much. So I'm the one that does most of the chatting on both channels. But I'm representing myself on this channel, and I'm representing my family on the other channel. Yes, I'm probably the most passionate about the aquariums, which is why I was able to get the channel up and running. But it is really great to have my daughter and my husband on board, you know. My husband has lots of ideas, helps with the camera and stuff. And then my daughter loves to feed the animals. She's asking about cameras and where we could put them, and loves watching other aquariums. So you have someone else's audio coming through your channel. That That's just perfect. It would be like that. So who else's audio is it? Oh my god. OBS just took a dump today and really messed up my art computer. The aquarium thing is totally fine, but my art computer, it's like, whatever. You didn't turn me on Wednesday, and now I'm not gonna work for you. So whose audio are you guys hearing? Are you hearing me? Or are you hearing my other mic? You can't hear audio. So this audio is supposed to be, the audio that's playing here is supposed, no, that's my mic. What is this? This one is supposed to be called deity mic, which is my main mic, which is being just totally dumb today. Then I have desktop audio, which is supposed to be music. That's this one. I don't know
Like
if you guys are hearing music.
penalized for not doing
And then the
large
other
map,
audio I have
discover
muted,
things
I
or not,
thought,
honestly.
and that is my... What is this thing?
I think you would have a better set of odds.
Something or other headset.
Like I feel like you would have
HyperX.
much better chance of discovering something only because the larger maps tend to have a lot
So I
more
don't know.
stuff to
I am so
discover,
sorry.
period.
It does not surprise
There'll
me
be
that things are
caverns,
messed up
there'll be
because
eggs, there'll be things that could just
OBS
randomly
just,
spawn
I don't know.
with a greater
Do I have a streamer
probability
up? Oh,
just
do I?
because it's a big map. So in that regard,
I
would
do. Oh, Graybearded Gamer, is that you? Because I went to your channel and I followed you, and it might be playing. It did it go away just now? Oh my god, Luna, that face. Oh my god. I think what I did is when I did a shout out for Graybearded Gamer, I was like, I'm gonna go to his page and follow him, and I think it started playing the audio for your page. So Graybearded Gamer, you might have been hearing yourself. If you guys are still hearing weird ass audio, just please tell me. Always tell me about my audio, because my audio is a brand new Pandora's box every time I frickin' turn this computer on. You were listening to the streamer Gruntiatius being featured on your page. Okay, so that's what it was. I did not differentiate between the music coming through and the desktop sound from other stuff that I'm pulling up. So whenever I open a Google window and something else is playing, it's immediately gonna start playing through my desktop audio. Thank you so much for catching that, guys. Thank you. All right, I need all the help I could get, oh my lord. That's been fun. I really thought you recognized the voice. Yeah. Well, I wanted to drop you a follow because I think I'd done it on Aquarist. But most of the time, when I follow people on the Aquarist stuff, and I will lurk on the Aquarist account, but I'll be if I'm chatting, it's usually my I Am Coolly art account because that's what's on my phone, and I use my phone a lot while I'm at work to pick it up during breaks and chat. I will join your request. There we go. I think I added that. I've added a couple of bot commands on this channel, but I've been really busy trying to add bot stuff on the other channel, the Aquarist AK. Like, my husband has had some ideas for stuff, and I've been trying to do it, and I've gotten a couple ideas from, like, Graybearded Gamer and Rahara, and I'm trying to make things work, and I'm just technologically struggling with bots. Okay, alright, so I've got my eyeballs done. I think the eyes look okay now that I've taken up, now that I've moved them. Oop. Oh lord. Put it back. What did I just... Can I just... There. Alright, I have eyeballs. And the tongue... Okay, so I have eyes. And then I'm gonna delete my other eyes. They're all out of whack. This. And then these little feet that I have. What is goo? Oh. So... Oh no! I was dumb about this. I put everything on the same... except for the tongue and the eyes. Alright, so sorry I can't figure out any of my stuff. Oh my god. People are like, is she actually gonna do art? Yes. I apparently, like I said, I doodled this up and then I got on like, I'm gonna do this all in 1 hour and am not. What I need to do is remove the feet from this because I think I can't even talk. I'm gonna stop talking and just doodle for a minute. Let you guys. Alright, so I was thinking maybe what I should do move this all down and have the hands up in the air. Need enough room for the mouth. Try the hands. So I am going to try to get back to doing my art stream Wednesdays and Fridays, and I apologize, the last couple weeks have been a little crazy. One, because preschool was closed for the summer break last week, and then this week has just been crazy work. And it's just at a point where I'm a bit burnt out. I'm really enjoying the outdoors too. And so I'm a bit discombobulated this week trying to get back in the saddle, especially since my computer decided to do a bunch of things. And you might have seen me come online like twice before the stream actually started, and that's because I tried to stream and it actually connected to my Aquarist account, and then I was like, oh my gosh, my art stream is about to like railroad the aquarium stream. So I had to undo it to make sure the aquarium stream was at least okay. It wasn't supposed to be, they weren't supposed to be linked because it's two different computers, but OBS was trying to link them up because I tried to sign in, I think, to the wrong YouTube account. So I'm assuming my YouTube channel is actually streaming my art right now. Not that it really matters, there's not a lot of people watching YouTube versus here on Twitch. I don't know how to use the chat on YouTube or put a bot in there. Someone said that Nightbot can work on it. And you're right, Rahara, I'm not supposed to be apologizing all the time. I do apologize all the time for stuff. It's a bad habit. I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. Is it a bad habit when I'm trying to be nice or making excuses for myself? I don't know. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Hands in the air. You know what, let's do a more, since we've got an exaggerated tongue. We'll do exaggerated hands too. Yeah, I like this exaggerated. I will do the big toes still, because they're fun. I'm gonna do one arm correctly and then I'll figure out the rest. Okay. And you're right, I don't need to apologize for everything. Nobody wants to really tune into a streamer that's apologizing all the time either, I don't guess. So, it's a good reminder. I think sometimes I get really nervous about streaming still. It's... So, I think it comes naturally to some people more than others. I'm not a terribly shy person, especially compared to other members of my family. Not on my parents' side, but on my husband's side. And I think that sometimes it gets the better of me. And I get a little nervous and then I start apologizing. And you think, why do I stream if it makes me nervous? Well, public speaking has always made me nervous. I don't think that's gonna change. That would be like saying, don't do your job because you can't do public speaking because I have to talk to people, you know? No, I don't like talking on the phone. Yes, I'm really bad at responding to chats. I'm not antisocial. I do worry more about what I'm gonna say or do in front of other people. I don't wanna offend people. I don't wanna say something dumb and regret it later or hurt someone's feelings. And I think I overanalyze. And then with my ADHD self, I sometimes blurt things out or overshare, so then I get more nervous about it. It's just not a helpful cycle. I don't know if his arm needs to connect down there or not. I also want to, I want to do more with it. I want to skew it. Maybe curve it around the same way. The same curvature that I have from the body there. Put it up here. Now, kind of overdid it, I think. There. Okay, so that's kind of a sketch, I think, of what I want. It's just ingrained. So Rahara is responding to my comments. Don't need to apologize for anything. It's just ingrained from maladaptive social conditioning to make sure that people can be controlled. That's true, and as a woman, I think, and I've definitely worked in places, where I've worked now is fine, but I've worked in other places where it seems like maybe apologizing was a coping mechanism to keep my head down because I had been targeted by sexual harassment or other not nice things, backstabbing type stuff when I was younger. I think that it's kind of unfortunate, but a woman working in the industry that I was working in, which I am no longer in, was not pleasant for me. And you're probably right. Maladaptive social conditioning to kind of keep my head down and keep a target off my back has led me to being overly apologetic, nervous when talking to others, speaking my opinion about stuff. I mean, this is my channel. I should be welcome to my own opinion, but I still worry about offending people. I don't want to turn any kind of streaming experience that I'm watching or a part of into something stressful for someone else. How is that? You're the mean girl you need. Yes. It's your space. Everyone can kick rocks. That is true. And that's one of the reasons why you're a mod here and we chat offline and stuff, because I need reminders. By the way, are you feeling better today? We were talking last night and then my phone died and I was laying in bed and I was like, I need sleep. And I plugged my phone in, but then I just went to sleep. I was kind of done for the day, and it had nothing to do with you. I was just done for the day. I was like, my phone is probably dying because I have been on it too much trying to figure out, you know, coordinate stuff for me or myself or my daughter or whatever, and I was just like, I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna put that foot up there as high as I can, and then I'm gonna duplicate it because of laziness. And I frequently do this on stream. And hey, if you guys are out there and you're feeling a little bit lazy, then just copy that layer, duplicate it over, and then move it a little bit to make it work for you. I'm just gonna have to draw the other hand. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I need more. Maybe they need to be bigger. I wish that I could do like the wiggly arms up in the air and the wiggly tongue and have this totally cool animated emote with like a lot of like craziness going on, which reflects kind of the chaos of life. But I don't know how to do that animation, nor do I have the time to figure it out. I could probably figure it out. Oh, I had another thought. What if I do... Another thing I could try. Instead of curving them around, is just have them go straight up. Yes! What if I did something like this? Chickens are making a lot of noise today. I checked their food level because I'm like, are they hungry? What's going on? But I guess they're just feeling good. Okay, maybe you like this better. Yeah, with the hands behind them. Take it to the extreme, maybe. Do that. Like that better. Longer fingers before the pads. Yes, I think so. Yes. Yeah, I tend to make them kind of... Well, you can see on my Figaro PNG tuber, because allergies making me feel cruddy and I don't want to put myself on a camera wiping my nose, but he has pudgy fingers. I tend to like pudgy fingers, drawing pudgy things. But yeah, I think you're right. Stretch them out more to make the more extreme angles here. I'll have to keep an eye on the time because I have to go pick up my daughter from school. This is super short, disappointingly short stream for me today because I spent so much time having OBS blow up in my face. And I always enjoy the feedback on the art, like the idea of the longer fingers, gray bearded gamer. I'm gonna move these fingers a little bit closer, I think. We are gonna duplicate them over because I do plan to just make them straight up and down. I thought I was gonna get to some coloring or fun stuff today, but no. So let's clean this up a little bit, and then maybe I can get the inking done before I have to go pick up the kiddo. Probably want to go to the playground or ride our bikes. She wanted us to get our bikes out, which I think is a great idea. It's just that our bikes are hanging up with their tires off, and I have to air them, get them down and air them up. And take some work. We're gonna take some time to clean up this real good before duplicating it. Let me move it. Let me move this. Fun. Computer. Today is not a great day for us, is it? Alright. I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm thinking maybe I'll move my frog all the way over. I could also make the frog a little bit smaller to match his little tiny hands. There. Did it make the frog any smaller? What did I just do with my... Oops. Okay. I've got just about 10 minutes left before I've got to go. Here. Okay. Save it, and then I'm going to think about whether I want to shrink up the frog a little bit. No, I'm pretty happy, I think, with its size. Go. And then I'm looking back at my colors for my other one. So the colors I had before were this. That off. Then I have this color here. Boop. I'll do back off. And go in. And I'm just gonna trace around him. Real messy outline here. And then I'm gonna fill it with the color that I need. Boop. Okay. Go back in and whoopsies, wrong brush. Fill in the blanks here. And that's the body. And then the arms. Into the... Here we go. Put the arm color in. That might be as far as I get today, unfortunately, guys. Sorry. Oh, it's super short. I plan to be on a bit longer. Got a late start, general, and then some technical difficulties didn't allow me, so I'm disappointed that I couldn't do more. Do I want to put the arms in the front of him? That help? Especially... Now that I've done it, it looks like he's got some kind of weird thing hanging over his eye. On the right side. So, what if I did this? Tongue would still be out in the front. I never really... I know there's some artists that probably plan things out pretty well. I'm not one of those people. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the arm color off of this arm, and I'm gonna put it under the right arm. Right arm color. I'm gonna name the layer arm color. And this is right arm ink. And we have left arm ink and left arm color. And then I'm gonna make little subgroups for them. Called right arm, left arm. And then I can move them around independently. I feel like that might work better. Right arm should be in front. Okay. Then what? The left arm should be behind, you think? Like that? I think you got... Yeah, I think you're onto something. I think that is correct. Good call. Thank you. This is why I need help, because I was like... You know, I get ideas in my head that I don't have time to, like, bake them before I start spitting them out on paper. And I guess I could do thumbnailing and stuff like that, but I don't know. I like getting feedback from other people. I think that that helps a lot. Alright, we're gonna get this arm down where I want it. I think you're right. I think the right arm in the front looks good. It does cover his eye, but we can live with that. We're also gonna flip it around. There we go. So that they match each other and it covers that side of the eye, actually. Yay! I think we're a little closer to where I want to be. Thank you for the feedback. Okay. And my right arm is looking a little bit messy here, so I'm just gonna fill in this color right there, and right here. And that'll come in handy later. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fix a little thing that I see that I don't like. Left arm. And then the right arm. Then go back to my color again, because I'm seeing things. Oh, you know what I could do? The black background helps me. Yeah, now I can see the areas that I'm missing. Oh. Left arm. A little out of the... Oopsie. A lot of the lines there, but not in the lines fully here. Right arm! Or here. Here. Alright, that was great feedback for you guys. Thank you, Graveyardy Gamer. I think that helped a lot. I am gonna call it because I do have to go pick up my daughter on Fridays. They actually extended the care time to like 4:30, but on Fridays it's still 4. So even though I got a later start today, I can't go any later than it would be like maybe on a Wednesday or something. But that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and then I will be back next week or sometime, and I'll continue working on this. I was really hoping to get it done so I could have it on the stream, because Graybearded Gamer was helping earlier with how to do emotes on the Stream Elements bot, which I have one in this chat and in the other chat, and putting emotes in it. But I don't have really good where was I going with this? But doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll finish coloring this probably in next stream, just to have some fun. The other project that I've been working on is this one. I think I worked on the trees a couple weeks ago, and that's where I left off, these foreground trees. So I'm pretty happy with those, and I need to start drawing the family members, which are not shown in here right now. So next week, I'm gonna try to finish that emote, get it into the Aquarius chat, and have it as one of the free emotes that people can use. Because I like using tongue sticking out emotes a lot, so that one is specifically wanted to do tongue out. So I'll probably finish Tongue Frog next week, and then we'll get back to this, finish that one. And then I have contract work I need to get back to. I've had a nice break from it because I was feeling pretty burnt out. And I also have a dragon that I'm working on from Rahara. So I've got several projects going. The contract stuff I do not stream, but I'll stream emote stuff, and I'll stream this project. So anyway, I'm gonna call it and get going here. Let's see. Oh, come on, OBS. Stop being weird. My windows are doing weird things too. They're like resizing. Like when I hit the button to resize my window, it puts it like halfway off my screen and not onto my other screen. It just disappears. That. Oh, and I guess let's see here. And thank you, Rahara, for keeping an eye on the time for me. There is somebody that has rated me a couple of times. It is not an artist. Let me go check their stream though, because if they have their lights turned off, it's not ideal. Mine is on. I apologize. Alright, Luna, this one's for you. It's an Australian crochet artist. And, looks like she's doing... Oh, it's cute. So this will be nice. You might like this, Rahara. And Luna, you might enjoy it too. So we're gonna raid this artist. They may or may not actually know me. I watched them a long time ago, but I don't get to get on their streams very often. I'm gonna raid Cytheria. She's a makers and crafting artist. And she is working on some cross stitch. I have tried cross stitch before. I doubled up all my stitches so I had an extra thick picture of like a bird or something. And then I started pulling it out, and then I just never did it again. Cross-stitching is enjoyable. So here is somebody that actually knows what they're doing. Go over and say hi, and then I am off to the races, if this raid actually works. There we go. Okay. And that's my alarm to get going. So thank you guys. I'm sorry, this stream. Okay, I'm not apologizing. I had technical difficulties that prevented me from streaming as long as I like today, and I apologize that my technical difficulties are bothering me so much. I'm sorry to myself, not to anyone else. I wish my stream stuff worked a little bit better, but we're gonna go ahead and raid. And yes, Rahara, I'm working on not apologizing so much for stuff. I am, and I am glad that you're after me about it. Guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry about the... There I go again. ADHD-ness, I'm always all over the place. But hey, I got great feedback from you guys about this frog emote because I was really struggling with the arms there and what to do with them because I had the idea, but no concept of how I was going to execute it. So we're on the right track. We'll get the rest of the coloring done next week, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks again, and I'll probably be around the Aquarius chat as well and switch it over to the night stream in a few hours and go from there. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.